Hey, what's going on, you guys? How you doing? Thank you for the like. Who is that? How you doing? Okay, I'm using a new. Oh no. Okay, can you guys hear me? Okay, let me see if I can bring it down some. Ooh, this screen is huge. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for the love, honey. Okay, this is my new mic. Okay, and if you want to know where I got it from, message me in the comments. Let me know if you can hear me, because this is my first time really using this mic on live. Okay, today was a crazy day. I couldn't stop coughing, but most of the infection was gone because I received prayer the first time. That's what I'm talking about. Ride or die. Ooh, Jesus is good. But yes, honey, um, I've been sick for about like almost 3 weeks now, and I was like, wow, and and my heart really didn't want to go to the hospital because the medicine they gave me last time didn't work. It just my tummy was swell. Everything was swell on me, honey. I was fighting for my life. I really was. And I have to take care of my family, so I couldn't afford to be sick, like in the hospital sick. And God just answered my prayers. I'm telling you, God answered my prayers. If you don't mind sharing me out, invite other friends to come in to the live. I know this thing is dark. I really don't like how dark it is, but I think I need to get some lighting behind the back. I haven't been on for a while because everything that's been going on been thrown at me. Life happens, and I'm just off and on, off and on, off and on. Every time I get to where I got a crowd, then all of a sudden something happens. But God is in control. God is taking care of me. Yes. And so today is the first day I was able to not cough, like consistently cough, like everywhere. And when you're coughing like that, that means something is going on in your lungs. So I thank God for healing me. Man, I ain't trying to get that personal though, but I had problems going to the John. You know what the John is? Back in the day, they said the John. So the John is, the restroom. So I know that's TMI, too much information, but God fights our battles for us, and I'm thankful. I'm thankful that I ain't got no tubes down my throat because I'm sure they would have put me on some kind of oxygen to expand my lungs. I had to do like breathing techniques. Excuse me, but I haven't been getting no rest. I'm not trying to complain, but I'm thankful. I'm thankful. I'm happy. I'm thankful so much, you know. And also, I'm taking care of my family. You know, in Africa, I have a family, adopted family, and you know, I've been taking care of them for about 5, 6 years. And since I've been sick and everything's been going down, I haven't been able to do so. So my sister helped me today, helped me with gas. And I really thank God for a family like mine, a sister like mine who always helps me when I need it. And I'm starting to tell people about this family because, I'm raising money to send barrels. I got 3 barrels I need to send. That first I gotta finish getting everything on the list and seeing how many barrels I need. So, you know, I'm just like so thankful. I know it's gonna work out. It's my first time sending out barrels. Um, I think I'm gonna have a live auction. So if you guys are looking for some good stuff for the cheap price, minus shipping now, because you gotta pay the shipping. It's just how it is. You have to pay shipping. If you need motor parts, what else? I got a robot vacuum. Um, them things run almost all the way up to 200. But I'm selling it for a really affordable price. I got so much stuff to get off my hands. It's just crazy. So I'm trying to learn how to do a YouTube live auction or a Facebook live auction so that I can help my family. My little baby girl, adopted daughter, she is top of her class. She I asked her what she wanted. She said she wanted a little tablet. She's 10 years old. So if hopefully somebody will see this video and want to, like help me to complete the list. I got about, they have nothing, period, nothing. They have nothing like, we living in the USA, they have nothing like that. If it weren't for God helping me to bless them, I think they'd be living in the cold on the street because, with their 2 kids. But I just feel, like I want to do more, but I can't because it's you know, so many needs out there. But that's my family. It's been my family for 6, 7, 8, almost 10 years. So, you know, I'm just thankful that, I'm allowed to even tell people about this family because, they don't want to do the wrong thing by, scamming and all that stuff. They don't want that. So, you know, I'm just seeing if anybody want to join in, help me or sponsor me to raise funds to help them. I have a lot of I I have a lot of stuff I've been collecting to send to them. Not really a lot. It's full my shelf up, but the list, you know, and I have to get a pot and pan set, um, stuff for the kitchen. They need a hot. They can't even cook. They probably have to make a fire in order to cook, but they need a what they call it, these little eyes and stuff you sit your pot on to cook. But I'm trying to like raise money to get them things they need, and as I receive the money, I go like purchase them, and I'm just thankful that God is sending people my way to help me in this venture. They come and they go, they give the little bit that they can, and I'm thankful for that little bit because that little bit goes a long way to help someone who who's in need. If you don't mind to like the video, it helps me to bring more uh, people in to talk. And I'm, I just been going through a lot, but it's nothing compared to sleeping in the cold with no lights on, no heat. And Africa do get cold, and they sleeping on floors, you know. At the end of the month, I gotta, help them so they won't be homeless. Every year, at the end of the year, I've been helping them for about 3 years. I put them in the apartment with God on my side. It's God's glory. So I'm coming to people to see if they can help me or sponsor me or something, because it's a 3-year old involved and it's a 10-year old. She just turned 10. And I just got over this ailment, which they prayed for me, and I became delivered, right then and there. Everything came up out of my chest. I was coughing, coughing. They prayed with all their heart because they know if I get sick, they won't eat. They know if I get sick, I can't send them money for food, you know? So my heart just goes out to my people, my family. And I'm sitting here enjoying the fruits in life in the US, and they're over there crying for food. It's not, I don't feel right. So I'm gonna put uh, my CASH app down below. And if y'all want me to do a video of me shopping, I found a warehouse where stuff can be new and still I can search through the bins for a few dollars, you know, the just share me out so I can have more people who, because they get blessed when you become a blessing. So I'm just like, I'm frustrated, knowing that they have to go to bed with a little bit of food on their stomach, and I'm over here eating what I want. But I thank God that there's people who actually do help. And yeah, you see all these videos where they passing out all this big money on the street, and the real people who really really need it is getting nothing but tears. The little baby boy, he just started school, 3 years old, and he had to suffer poverty. So I don't know. I'm just thankful that God healed me as they prayed for me right then and there. The rest of the cough, I was coughing real hard while I was talking to my son, my adopted son. He's the dad of the family, and they don't have real jobs over there. Their jobs consist of $2 or $3, $5 or $6. Working a week for like $20, you know, and people just some are turning a blind side, but I know there's people out there who will hear my story and how I suffer so they can eat, you know. So that's some things have been happening um, with my life, with my family. My sons go out, they donate, they help them, you know, uh, 50 bucks is like they can only buy like a bag of rice and some gari. But here you can collect free food, cans and stuff like that, you know, with one person at a time. I mean, like if 10 people gave me $5, that's $50 right there. I could send Monday to make sure they get something to eat. I have to, split up rent, make sure they have a bed to sleep on, you know. It's just a lot, All my extra, I, transfer it so that it can help someone who's suffering more than I am. You know, they're suffering. People ain't seeing suffering. I'm just being for real. You got all these scams and all this stuff, and when somebody real come to beg somebody or ask somebody or to mention something about help, everybody starts leaving. Everybody starts ignoring. So, you know, I'm giving my last to, you know, And then I'm supposed to like I found some games online that will pay me $2 in my PayPal every time I play. So if like if y'all have a few, if anybody see this video that's supposed to see this, and I just got well today, and I don't work. I'm like disabled, and my side jobs are like yard sales. You know, um, I dig for stuff. Look for stuff. But if y'all have a heart to give, please uh, let me know, and I will post my link, uh, my cash, ID down below. And when this video is over, it's like, oh, this person come online, they ask for money, so she could just be playing people. No, I'm not online playing people. I'm not online doing none of that. Nobody hardly ever gives when I do fundraisers in the first place. It's just like crazy. People got their own opinion about, oh, is they gonna, I have my own place to live. I have food in the fridge. I can't, send that to them. You know, it's just a trip knowing that the daughter that I adopted loved me so much, and I adopted her family, and she is so beautiful and she's so sweet. It's just like she don't deserve that. Neither does her little brother. He's 3 years old. you know, this place is so cheap and it gives you the best products. I found a place where God led me to where I can find stuff like this that I can't even afford for a couple of bucks, in one of the warehouses. So I go there looking for certain stuff on the days they're open, and I take the money that is raised and I go to find the stuff on the list that they need. So right now I got a shelf full of stuff. My daughter, she needed a backpack for school. They need clothes, socks, undies, different stuff like that. All this war and military making them stay in the house, and it's just not. I don't know. It's just trouble. But I know God will provide for them. I know God will send the destiny helper to help me to help them. I pray every day that the suffering will stop for them. You know, they came here. I know they would work very hard, but it seems like, I don't even have the money to bring them here so that the children can be safe, you know, so they can eat healthy, so I can have good food. They don't even know what good food tastes like. So all I'm doing is trying. Sometimes my sons help me to make sure that we're surviving and they're surviving. I'll praise and I thank God for my children who understand, the suffering of others, because sometimes they give what they have, and, they want to save for stuff too. And, I just feel like, I don't know, God, put me in this position to, learn. So that's what I'm doing. I'm learning, and I'm thankful. But, to hear the cries of my family, needing or hungry, and the only way they can get food is through me. It's just like, it's heartbreaking. And I hope someone, out there, who have, make 100,000 a year with, and dash me a couple of hundred, so it'd be easy for me to, or dash, or everybody come together and help me to finish this list so I can at least raise money for the barrels next, to see how many barrels I would need. You know, this is the only time I'm going to be able to do this. To send them these barrels so that they can, at least have a full barrel of food, and stuff that will last at least, you know. Yeah, I'm only working with a small amount, so all the extra that I use is for them, and and for their medicines. The mosquitoes are treacherous. And I said I'm gonna have to send them some sprays and the shocker things, so they can. And they got these nets because of me, a net over their bed because of God who's using me. They can protect the children from the mosquitoes because the mosquitoes there is not like the mosquitoes here. Mosquitoes there, if you get bit, it's just a trip, you know. But yeah, God healed me, and I'm thankful. And I'm gonna put my link below, or my PayPal, or whatever. And y'all can just, if y'all choose to, if God lay it on your heart to help me to raise enough to complete this list, so they can have they can have some things to help them to cook and get some oil or whatever, so they can feed their children. Uh, they don't have coats. They don't have much of anything. If you're just joining, thank you for joining. Please click the like button and recap on the video, because it's hard, for me by alone, but people, they help when they can, small. But like today, my sister filled my gas tank up because all my money goes to help to keep my adopted children from starving and my adopted family. So I'm gonna try this one time to raise money to send barrels, these 3 barrels, maybe 3 or 4 barrels, if I raise enough, and get it shipped to them. So, because other people here are prospering, and they're sending barrels of stuff to their families, and they don't have anybody here that will do that for them, that will help them, that will help them clothe their children, give them school supplies. They don't have that. So, you know, when God placed it in my heart to help them to help me to put a roof over their heads, so they won't be living in the street, so they won't be freezing. Because Africa get really cold at night. They really do. They don't have coats. They don't have hats. They don't have gloves. I'm not fighting for the whole Africa, just that family I adopted, because others can come and help who they choose. But I've been helping for 5 years, or 6 years, and it's been a toll on me, because the fundraising I do, nobody seems to want to give, but it seems like these people doing these giveaway videos and stuff, or these scam videos, they'll dump all their money on them. They'll buy all their products. And I don't know, but there's a little 3-year old involved. So he's out. One day we was on live, I send money there so they can be able to buy minutes for their phone that I sent through God's grace. And the little boy climbed on his mama, trying, even though he's 3 years old, he was hungry. So he's trying to still, drink milk because he was hungry. And she kept pushing him off because he's too old to be drinking milk, from her. And I just had to do anything I could to send so they can eat. It's not easy. People are making up all these lies and fake videos, and they're getting thousands and thousands of dollars, sometimes millions. I make one little GoFundMe and nobody gives. I don't understand that. Why? Because I don't have a superstar sitting in the background dancing, or It's just, I don't know. It's just frustrating to see that I'm trying, and when people see me, they instantly don't want to help. But it's somebody popular who don't need the money, they'll break their necks to do whatever they can. It don't seem right, you know. But if anybody see this video, they're supposed to see this video. And I wasn't really supposed to get on here and vent. I was just giving my testimony about how God healed me this week, you know, today, completely stopped coughing, lungs completely opened, you know, after the same people who were hungry prayed for me. So I just want to try to help them is they put their heart into the prayers because they know if something happened to me, you know, a lot of people ain't gonna help like the way God has made, you know, put on my heart to help them, you know. And I'm not, you know, I don't think I have any pictures of them, but of the little girl, um, I never asked them to send me pictures because you know we always talking on live, so I'm just trying to see if I can find the pictures of them so people can see. You know, this is my Facebook. Let me go see, and I'm gonna. If you want to contact them, ask them for their account or anything like that, and join in to help. That'll be great. Or if you want to do it through me, that'll be fine too. But I think they would rather trust me because it's been a long time with them. Let me see if I can find his profile. We always online. Okay, that's them right there. When I put them in their place and send them enough money to, you know, and that's little Dodo, little Chakotay right there. He's holding when he was a baby. He's 3 now, but I'm trying to see. Yeah, he's 3 now. That's the beautiful couple right there. And we always talking on live. So let's see if I can pull any photos. He ministers, he pastors a church, and he don't ask people for money. If they want to give, they give. You know. Here is his wife, my twin. We look just alike when you know when we're dressed. We're like twins. So that's my doppelganger twin, and that's his wife, and this is him. You guys, if you want to go spam his page of what kind of help you can do, that's fine. Help them. This is Godwin Joshua. He's not a scammer. He's not nobody doing anything negative. I've been knowing them for at least 8, what is it, 7 to 7.5 years. I think even longer. I don't know, but he had disappeared for a couple of years before he got his certificate to become a minister, and I kind of had to, you know, talk to him and bring him back to his senses, you know, because he was tempted to do things back when he was younger. When I first met him, he wasn't married, you know, and he wanted to marry me so he can come here to the U.S. And I said no because your wife is there, you know. And sure enough, he had a wife that he found that God sent him that looks just like me. So, except her eyes are, you know, not like mine. But You guys, I'm just reaching out to y'all because they really put prayers on me to keep me well. As I do this time of the year, I do. I was catching easy colds, pneumonia, and stuff like that, and they literally prayed their heart out and commanded the sickness to leave, and it actually came up out of my chest, and I had, uh, you know, uh, let it out, and my lungs opened up, and things like that. I had instant miracle today. If you want to know when it happened today, because God is using me to help them. It's not easy, even for a minister there who want to serve God. It's not easy. Someone who's dedicated, even though they're suffering with this type of thing going on in their lives. But I just wanted to tell you guys my testimony and let you know this is Godwin Joshua. And if you would share this video to as many people as you can and promote it to help me to get help for them, they're a wonderful couple, wonderful people, and you can message them, but please do not do any negative messaging. You know, they really are going through a lot, and they turn them lights off every night. And in Africa do get cold. So I haven't sent them any blankets or anything like that yet because a barrel is cheaper to send, or 2 or 3 barrels are way cheaper to send than one box of with a big old blanket in it. So, or to send money across seas is expensive. The fees are not good and are not cheap. So I have to, send for their rent. It's the end of the year, so that they won't be homeless and they won't be in the street, because the way they are there is not the way they are here. They give you chances here to pay your rent. They give you help. Over there, ain't no social building that you can go to get somebody to help pay your rent. Ain't no uh help with water bill. Ain't no help with light bills over there. They want cash. So you guys, if you see this video, please share this video. Or if you feel like you want to be part of this, this helping to save a family from starving, or from being cold, or not having pure water, clean water for the family, for the kids. They don't even have a bathtub. So I'm just trying to hold back my tears because I'm sitting over here in a brand new apartment, where I fought to get in this place, and I have food, and I have a warm place to sleep. I have heat, and they don't cut our lights off at night when it's the coldest. So I can just imagine how they wrap up, because they don't sleep, they don't have a bed. The kids sleep on an old mattress. And I did send them buy them an air bed years ago, but air beds only last so long with a 3-year-old or 2-year-old or 1-year old. I don't know how old he was when the bed was tore, but they was very thankful that God used me to get them a place. And I'm not taking God's glory. I just want you guys to know that this is crucial. This is real. These things the other people are doing, walking up to people on streets and handing money, when they can eat out of a trash can. These people can't even go to nobody's trash can and eat out of. They can't even go to the kind of dump that they go through. And you see little 5-year-olds, no parents, and they have to sleep in the dark and survive the night. You got to understand that this ain't the same thing. If you have a heart of gold and you wish to, give to God, then give to the people who are actually going through something. And right now, this is all I can do for now, because it's close to the end of the month and I have to split the rent money for them to get a bed, a mattress, so they can put on their bed that was sacrificed to them through God's help. Because I worked through the summer, not really work, but I hustled through the summer to help get them into place and help pay a whole year's worth of rent, you know. So hopefully you guys see this and I finally told my family about what I was doing, and my dad said he's still living, he's still strong. He said whatever he can do to help, he will. But he don't have much either. He's a retired military, and uh, and we're supposed to fight for people. They choose not to do bad things. So why not? But I'm gonna post their names. You can go to their Facebook, uh, or you can. But please don't go there to insult them. Don't go over there creating fallacies and things like that. But I want you to know, these are good people. You know, uh, they help others when they can, and they share their portion when they get food as well. Because the children there are also hungry. Strangers on the street, sometimes they will fix them food, things like that. And I know they still give them a place to sleep too as well, because there's plenty of room in that apartment. So I know he has a kind heart, and I know that he will let people come and sleep on the furniture that was sacrificed to them, you know, and they don't have a bed to sleep. They have a bed frame, but they don't have a mattress. And thank God that there's still people out there who care, you know. Yeah. But I'm at a wit's end, so I don't know what to do except, hear the cries of the children. And my little one, she can't wait to get her backpack for school. She's a top student, and she always helping other kids to try to do their best to get their lessons done, you know. So, thank you guys. I'm just thankful that people stop by to listen to this story. It's just been I'm just feeling some type of way. The good days that I had a chance to sell or hustle, where I've spent sick in the house, cough in my chest and blood out of my chest and things like that. Well, um, and things like that out of my chest. So the days I missed to that I could have sold, some stuff. I sell some of my stuff out the house too as well, so that they can get something to eat. I'm $20 short of a miracle to feed them by Monday. And the only thing I have is paid games that hardly pay me a couple of dollars each game I play. So I use 3 devices, 4 devices to play these games so that I can make 2, 4, 6, $2 each, like $8 to the $32, $8, that's $40. If I do it twice, then I get to 50. So I'm doing everything I can so that they won't, be, hungry. It's just not easy. Single mom like myself, no husband, divorced. I have my 2 children, my sons who are strong and help me as much as they can to carry the things in the house. And at my age, I'm supposed to be resting. I'm supposed to be relaxing, you know. And I did so much for God, you know. And I think it's much, but it's really not because God still got me going. I thought I got the right barrels too, but it was the wrong barrels. It was water barrels. So I wasted $30. You know, I gave one barrel away. I'm gonna give the other one away too. I thought I could open the top, cut it open, or burn it open, and that didn't work. So I just, you know, I'm sitting here with a barrel that's been cut a little bit, but not bad enough to where you can't use it. I need probably about 355-gallon barrels, which you can get cheap, maybe for 30, $40 each on Facebook or something like that. But I just want you guys to know that I'm not partial to anybody's pain, but the wherever God guides me, that's where I help. So after the list is done, I probably won't do this again because you know I don't have the means, and I'm not saying that I won't have it, but if God opened doors for me and help get me a sponsor to people who do have it, you know, I don't dress fancy. I don't look like you know nobody making a lot of money. I'm just me, you know, and it's life. It's just I can't sit here and do nothing for my family. So hopefully you guys listen to this and be heartfelt. And his name is Chikodi, Chikodi, and it's Joshua, Joshua. And if anybody have more than what I have, which I'm living off of crumbs, you know, just please find a way to either help me to get the things they need or, you know, I know people will be like, oh, it's another person begging on the line. No, it's another person who cares. You know, a lot of people don't care no more, but I care. And I can't just shake it loose to where I stop caring, you know. That's just me. That's the way God made me. So for somebody to pray for me like that and then I actually get delivered, they really wanted me to be well. So a lot of people who pray for me, I don't get delivered. I don't get free from sickness. It's because they're not really praying in their hearts like they would for their children or somebody they really love. So for them to pray for me like that and I actually get delivered, then that is a heartfelt prayer. That is a real prayer that that was on fire, you know. And my sides was hurting, my chest was hurting, the cough I had was hurting my chest. The breath I tried to take, deep breaths, was hard to do. So if anybody wants to help me to raise the funds to quickly get them the coats and covers and blankets they need and the barrels over there, uh, you know, there's strength in numbers. So say 1,000, 3,000 people see this video and 3,000 help with anything they can. That will be way enough to where I can get them some kind of cheap property, you know, this will help them build a house on their property. Because just imagine if I can't help no more. When you buy a property over there, it's yours without taxes. It's yours completely. So if something happened to me, then when I have that kind of money to live that kind of decent lifestyle, So even though it's not much, it's more, you know, like you can't get an apartment like that here for that price, to live nice, at least decently. Yeah. So that's real love when somebody go out their way to pray for you and you feel like you dying and they pray a heartfelt prayer. They pray deep in their heart and something happens. That is a real prayer. So I was suffering. These people took their time out to pray for me in a way that I've never heard before. So before I could tell them the rest of the story, he just started praying for me and commanding the sickness to go. And the sickness left. I started hacking and my everything out, my rest of everything out my chest. His wife started first the other day, and I was really couldn't breathe. And all that stuff came. My sons, them thoughts that, they would have to rush me to the hospital, but they kept on praying. She kept on praying. She kept on praying. Like she would pray for her children. And I started to feel better. And then it started to, the little bit that was hidden down in the lung tried to come back up and do more damage, but he said no. So I'm very thankful. I hope that anyone who hears this story will take it to their hearts and contact me. Contact me and message me. But anyway, I'm just thankful, you guys. It's not easy. This is the fight that I've been going through, and that's why I haven't. Hey, sisterhood, how are you? Thank you for showing up. I just am excited to be back. I was fighting sickness. These people are a blessing. That at the end of the day, I thought I was going to be in the hospital on a respiratory machine. You know, but I'm thanking God for that I wasn't. But yeah, girl, I really appreciate that. How you been? Yes, indeed. Like I said to anybody who see this, please share me this live video. I'm trying to keep my family from starving. You know, I'm like a few dollars short from sending them money for food because it's just like, wow. Oh, it's been going well. I was just fighting sickness, and my adopted family prayed for me and like really prayed for me, and I coughed all that stuff out of my chest as my as they prayed for me, and now I can breathe again. It happened today, and it happened the other day. That sickness was rebuked, and now I can breathe. So I'm thankful. I can breathe again. They're getting big and they're doing great. Yeah. And how are you? How have you been doing? Oh, thank you for passing by, but make sure you share me out, or if you want to help me to join our fundraising, just I'm gonna put it in the link where you can cash app or um, send it to PayPal or whatever you have to give to help my adopted daughter not to starve in Africa. But I've been taking care of her for about 5 or 6 years now, and anything helps. But yeah, if God puts it on your heart, just it is welcome. But yeah, have some good sleep now. Good night. Thank you for stopping by. I'm gonna be on a lot more. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. Lord, I thank you for all you do. It's because of you, you heal me. Hey, you heal me. Hey, you heal me. Thank you, Jesus. Yeah, I'll probably get off here and go take me a night, but not yet. I want to. You guys make sure that when you come through and see this video, play it, like it, share it, subscribe, turn on your notification so that I can see that, hey, you want more videos. Yeah, I would love to be monetized by now. I'm up to 900, but I don't have any watch time hours, so I have to keep trying because that's the path to freedom, you know? So you guys are awesome. I really appreciate you guys. If God puts it on your heart, then do something to help, me to help someone. You know, I'm trying to raise enough to send the barrels. So the calculations is not much because I go to a wholesale warehouse to get the things they need, and I also go online to try to find things to put in the barrel. But I'm not going to buy any barrels until I complete the list. And I want to get baby boy. He's 3 years old. His name is Dominion, and he deserves toys. I don't even think he has any toys to play with. He's 3 years old and don't even have toys. Never had a little play bed or anything like that. So just imagine. I can only imagine. So you guys, I'm just, you know, trying for them, not for myself, but for them, you know. And also they need a keyboard for the church. So keyboards are like 250 or something like that. But you know, go ahead and go to my cash tag in the description and let me know that you gave, and we'll pray over you people. We'll pray over you, you know. But let me know you gave and you helped. Even sharing the video, even liking the video, even praying for the family is a help. But if you can do something, no matter what it is, just give it. God will bless you at the end. You will receive plenty of blessings. Don't skip an opportunity to help someone real. And and don't miss out on your blessings. Open opportunity to help and to bless others. But yeah, I will put the links below, and give what you can, you know, and let me know it's you that gave, and you know, I appreciate you ahead of time. So yeah, my family is, when if anybody sees this and they give 5, 10, 15, 20, even 100 is good for them. That'll help them feed their family. They don't have it like us in the U.S. They don't. So my family is over there crying for food and help. You know, I want you to know that God bless you if you go out for helping them. If you want to go to their Facebook page, see what they need, and if you can, you know, he can guide you to an app that will help. You know, where you can give through the app. Yeah, but please, they don't have nothing, so well, they have something, but don't go over there trying to scam, because it's just not going to work, because they it's not. But I thank you guys. I thank you so much for caring. I thank you so much ahead of time for sharing and for giving. I thank you. And if you have a heart of God, then you will give. So, and you will help others. But go ahead and go to that. Go down to the description. I'm not gonna put a big description down there. I'm just gonna put the links, and a thank you, because I want to move these barrels as fast as possible. It's hard here, but it's even harder there in Africa, and in areas they still have poverty so low that people are walking through water and things like that, and the kids getting sick because they got parasites and different things like that attacking the children. And that's just not even the highlight of it. So I just hope that you'll be the one that will sponsor and help me to send these barrels, or help me to collect the things on the list that they need, you know. And this is not something I'm trying to do for myself. This is actually going to a real family who's really suffering. So if you want details, afterwards, so, if you give a certain amount, then you'll get those details. You'll get those pictures of me going, buying the things they need. You'll get those pictures and messages of them saying thank you, a video even. So hopefully someone like that comes through and make it easier for me and them. It's not expensive. It's just hard trying to get someone to help because of all the other things that's going on in the world. But if you stop by and watch this video, then you're supposed to help. You're supposed to do something. So God bless you. And always keep your head up. Don't look down. Always keep your head up. Know that you, yes, you are someone special. And and you're here for a reason, a purpose. So thank God. Thank God for you. Be blessed and have a wonderful night. I am in Tennessee and they are in Africa. So yeah, God loves you. Thank you. Bye bye.